Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, back again with another toy room review, and today I am very excited. We are taking a look at the brand new Fast and the Furious Nano scene. This is the Toretto house, and this is made by Jada Toys, or Jada Toys, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. But if you guys know anything about me, you know I love my Jada Toys diecast Fast and the Furious 124 scale vehicles. But Jada Toys also makes these Nano style of vehicles, so here's one, for example, that I have unboxed, and that is the DeLorean from Back to the Future. And they make a bunch of vehicles like this. Now, they also do make the Nano vehicles of Fast and the Furious, as you can see in the set. But what's really cool is they're now creating these Nano scenes. So as you can see right here, this is just a miniature version of the Toretto house that fits in scale with the miniature vehicles. And this is just so awesome. I can't wait to see where this line goes and like what other locations or houses they do, not only for Fast and the Furious, but just for other movies in general. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the packaging. So as you can see right here, you can see Fast and the Furious, Nano scene, Toretto house, die-cast vehicles, and the contents that come inside are 2 vehicles and 13 parts, which we will obviously take a look at. And then on the side it just says Fast and the Furious. On the back you can see some of the things that are included with this set, which you can see right here. You get the picnic table with the barbecue in the back for the family. This is awesome. The attention to detail on this is just amazing, and I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. Then on the side you just have the Fast and the Furious logos over here, and then of course you get the open window that fully displays the Nano scene inside. And what I really like, a little detail you can see like right along the back side right there, you can actually see like the city of I guess it's supposed to be LA or San Diego, one of the two, I don't remember exactly, but you can see all of that right there in the background, which is really cool. So let's go ahead and get this out of the packaging, and then we'll take a closer detail look at everything that comes inside. All right, really quickly, here is a closer look at that insert with the background of the city right there. So that looks pretty cool. So you could save it and pull it out in one piece if you did want to keep it for display purposes or whatever the case may be. You could do that, so that is pretty cool. Anyways, taking that out of the frame, we'll go ahead and start by taking a look at the vehicles. Now, it is going to be a little hard to kind of focus on them because they are so small, so let's see how good of a look we can actually get, and I think that's about as good as we can get. So here is the Charger, so looking very nice. Now, even though this is tiny, you still have all the details in there. You can see kind of like the tail lights kind of sculpted in there. So yeah, these are super small, but just really good detail on here, as you can see that right there. So we'll take the Charger out and then bring in the Supra. Again, looking very nice. I mean, you just have the graphic on the side, again, tiny, but just super accurate, super detailed. Nice chrome finish on it as well. You can even see some like metallic flakes in the orange, which is really nice. And coming to the back, painted taillights, which is very good looking. Of course, you have that wing right there, and then same thing on this side. And then the front just looks really good, man. For how tiny these are, super detailed. Now we'll go ahead and bring in some of the other accessories. So you have the grill right here. Now it does not want to stand very well. There we go. So you have the grill. The grill is even smaller than the cars are. But again, just pretty decent detail on here. I mean, it is just all black, but as the light kind of hits it, we'll see if we can get that. There you go. So you can kind of see it right there as the light shines off of it. It's just detailed pretty nicely, but again, it is just a grill. So moving on from the grill, we're going to go to the picnic table. See if we can get this in the frame. Again, these things are just so tiny, but it is literally just a picnic table, like not a ton of detail on here, but you do have some texture almost right there as the light reflects off of it, so that is pretty nice. And then the last thing we have is you get a bunch of the actual chairs, and I mean, these are super tiny, like the smallest part of the whole set. I don't even think the camera's really going to focus on it too well. But yeah, I mean, these are super small and super tiny, so definitely be careful around like children or pets with these. Yeah, I don't think the camera really wants to focus on it. It's having a hard time, but yeah, super small, super tiny, but really cool that it is included with this set. I'm just a really big fan of that. So now we'll go ahead and bring in the actual Toretto house. So as you can see, there are several pieces, and there is a little bit of assembly required. Nothing too bad, just have to pop a few pieces in place. But there you go, those are all the pieces. Now the garage section actually did already come attached in the packaging, but during unpacking it, it actually came off, but it's simple enough to just port back in. But we'll go ahead, we'll start with taking a look at that and just go through all the details really quickly of all the pieces separately. So here is the garage portion, and it looks pretty nice. So there is a little bit of a sticker here to hold the door in place. We'll take that off shortly, but just looking at the details of the garage, it looks pretty decent. Kind of reminds me just the look of it like Lincoln Logs. It's pretty funny. But coming to the roof section here, I love the paint variation, that weathered look right there, just sort of like a dark brown with some blacks mixed in. It really does, you know, give it some life and make it look weathered, which is pretty cool. And then coming to the back, it's pretty standard. And then on the bottom, you can see those ports that port into the bottom of the base right there. And then moving on, you have the driveway portion right here, which again, I just love that black paint on there, a little bit of dry brushing to make it look nice and weathered, almost like, you know, some tire marks. And then you do have some grass right here, and there is a little bit of variation in the grass as well. You have some like lighter greens on the outside, as well as like a little bit of darker green on the inside. So I do like that variation. They really didn't have to add those paint details, but the fact that they did just makes this set just feel a little more alive. Then coming over to this side, you have the street right here. So even this, like, I don't know how they did it. It's like a mix of like a matte black and then like a gloss black to give it that concrete look, and then obviously having that texture on there. It's just really impressive what they did with this set. Just the details on that are pretty crazy. I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but seeing it in person, just the mixture of those, like I said, matte and gloss finishes just really makes it look pretty awesome. And then coming to this section here, I believe this is going to be like another section of the driveway. I'm not sure what this little piece is. We'll see when we assemble it, but just looking at the details on here again, that black dry brushing over the gray just makes that look very nice. And then the grass area right here with the different shades of green, from the lighter green to the darker green, and then you have these bushes right over here. So ton of good details there. And then looking at the house, we'll bring that in, put everything else to the side. So again, you're going to find those same details in the grass, in the bushes, but then focusing on the actual house itself, it looks pretty nice, man. Pretty spot on to how the house looks in the movie. I just like all the details on here. And I do like how the windows, they're not just like painted black, but they're actually, you know, you can see through the windows. They are a little bit tinted, but it's pretty cool. I wonder if someone's going to like mod this to put like an LED on the inside somewhere, so it just looks like, you know, somebody's home or something. I just think that would be pretty cool. I'm sure that there's a way that a customizer can pull it off. Be really nice to see. And coming back over to this side here, you can even see the back little steps for little back entrance to the house. And the house has some nice weathering on it as well. I don't know if you guys can see the different paint variation in there. And then the roof has the same details that the garage roof did, so just some darker brown and some black lines painted all throughout there. So yeah, really nice looking set so far. Let's go ahead and zoom out. And I'm just going to try to assemble this live without looking at any instructions or anything. It should be pretty straightforward. I do know for sure that the garage ports into here should just snap in place like so. There it is. So you don't hear it click or anything, but it just fits in place there. And then I believe this piece is going to go here, or maybe here. Okay, I gave up. I had to grab the instructions just to make sure I was doing it right, and there is like a certain way you actually have to do it. You have to do it in step order. So it's going to go this way first. You're going to port the asphalt section or the street section into there. Okay, so this section is going to get ported into here. You're going to put that right there like so. And wow, the way that they pull that off to give like the sloping effect of the driveway, it's actually pretty clever. So right there, and then this section here is going to go, there we go. Okay, so that actually makes a little bit more sense. And then the garage goes here. Oh, okay, I see. So the way they had it in the packaging, that was what was a little confusing. Let me just, there we go. So they had the house here or the garage here in the packaging, so that's what was throwing me off. But in reality, the garage goes on this section over here. So that makes a little bit more sense. So I was a little bit confused on that. So we're gonna port that in right there, and then stick the garage on there like so. Now that looks a lot better and makes a lot more sense. So I did need the instructions. It wasn't super hard to figure out. I'm sure eventually I would have, but just to save some time, obviously. Man, this looks incredible. I am a huge fan of this. I love the way that this looks. Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and peel the sticker off. So now that we have the sticker off, let's zoom in to the garage portion over here. Okay, so we'll see how this door operates. So there we go, it slides open that way, and the inside is literally just empty. But yeah, wow, okay, that is really nice. Simple mechanism right there. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's display a few cars on here. So obviously we're gonna slide open that section right there and stick the charger in there. Let's see if we can do it. There we go. So you can have the charger peeking out like so, or if you want to bring the charger out, there you go. So now you have the charger in the driveway. I think man, this is just incredible. And I think just having that texture that they do is preventing the cars from actually like sliding all the way down. So that is pretty nice as well. If you want to pose the cars on here, you don't have to worry about them constantly just, you know, going down right here. So that looks great. And then we have the Supra here, so we can recreate that scene. Really awesome, man. This is incredible. I am such a huge fan of this, and I would love to see some other sets from, you know, not only Fast and the Furious, but you know, you can do like Hill Valley from Back to the Future, or what other licenses do they have? They have the Batman license, so they could do like the Batcave or something like that. Man, the possibilities are endless. I think this is a great starting point, and wow, this is just incredible. So I don't have any of the other Nano versions of the Fast and the Furious cars, so I can't, you know, do a whole like full-on display with them. But now this is definitely making me want to get some of the Nano vehicles. So I don't have that, but I think I have the next best thing. So obviously I showed off before, we have the DeLorean, and then I also have some of the Jurassic Park vehicles. So we can do like a full-on, you know, scene over here. We can put like the Fast and the Furious cars in the driveway. Oh, that's interesting. So the Supra actually slopes down, but the Charger doesn't. I wonder if it's just because the Charger is like heavier. That's weird. But anyways, you can have these cars, you know, displayed here, and then you have like these guys over here in the front of the house. Yeah, this is really cool, man. This is like my dream house right here with all of my dream movie vehicles all in one section. This is awesome. I love the way that this looks. Now there is one more feature that we have to actually get to. That's going to be in the backyard. So obviously you're going to have all the cars here. That means you're probably going to have your family over, right? And there's only one thing that your family is going to be doing while they're over, and that is having a barbecue. So let's go ahead. I don't know exactly how this was arranged in the movie. I'm just going to arrange these as I see fit. And like I said, these chairs are tiny. And then the last final chair right there. So let's zoom in on that. Man, that looks incredible. I'm not entirely sure like the way the chairs are supposed to go. It looks like they can go like one of two ways. I don't really know, but we're just going to put it like that for now. So yeah, that looks incredible. Wow. I'm really blown away by this, and it's not like that high end or anything. Like the plastic is, I wouldn't say cheap, but it is like hollow plastic. But just the look of this, man, this is, wow, this is incredible. I am a huge fan of this. I really can't say enough good things about this set. So, yeah, I think you guys understand where I am with this set. I love this set. Definitely go out and get this if you can. I know this was kind of viral, so it might be hard to find and sold out right now, but I would just keep checking your local Targets and probably Walmart as well. I know for sure Target has it. That's where I got mine, but definitely check your local Walmarts and online as well. But yeah, that is going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. That link's in the description down below. And I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. As always, guys, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys next time.